But we're not done. But we're not done. Job's not done. Shady McCoy, let's talk about it. Chiefs win over the Bills. What's your thought? What's your reaction to it all?
When I seen that game, right, I was just thinking like, man, three-peat, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
People talk about it. Oh, can they do it? Yeah. The hardest part is getting there. Yeah. And they got it. They were 15-1 this year, and the team that beat them, what did they do? They revenged and they beat them back. So I'm happy for Patrick Mahomes. I'm super happy for Andy Reid. And it's like, I think getting here again, 5 Super Bowls in 6 years?
Yeah,
I think we really understand like how great of a coach he is. You know, this Sunday, I was with the pre-game show, right?
Yeah.
Tom Brady, all the guys in there, you know, Howie, everybody. And as Gronk and Michael Strahan, we were all talking, and it's like, you can't get to a point of dynasty without having a dynasty quarterback.
Yep.
Right? No matter how great of a coach you are. Then you get Patrick Mahomes, and then you see how great Andy Reid is. And they win and win and win. Super happy for Andy Reid. Congrats, brother, for sure.
No doubt about that. James, what was your reaction watching the game? You knew this was probably going to happen. Chiefs being in the championship game, didn't know that they were going to win. What's your reaction?
Yeah, it's just special, man, watching the Kansas City Chiefs. And to be honest with you, I think we spoiled. You know, and I know a lot of people want to say reps here, this and that. And it's tough to get caught up in the moment when you keep seeing somebody go over and over and over and over. But to be honest with you, I was really sitting there watching like, I won one Super Bowl. And I knew how hard it was to win one Super Bowl. I knew how much things had to go right for you to win one Super Bowl. To let alone to go to 5 out of 6 of the last 6 Super Bowls. You done been in 5 of them. Just when you sit back and look at that, like, you think about the Tom Brady's, you think about the Peyton Mannings, whatever great Joe Montana, whatever great quarterbacks you think of. 5 out of the last 6 Super Bowls, Patty Mahomes has been sitting up there on a podium answering questions, dog. And Andy Reid, like, people don't understand how ridiculous that is. That's crazy to do. You got to stay healthy. When you don't stay healthy, you still got to find ways to win. And I'm just like, man, the Kansas City Chiefs make it look so easy. They keep on doing it over.
Hey, real quick,
and
did you see the ending to the game, like on offense? Like, that's what I'm saying when it comes to Andy Reid, because Pat needs him and Andy needs Pat.
Yes, sir.
And it's like, as the game got to the end, I ain't see a quarterback-driven run all year.
Yeah,
right? And then soon it gets late in the game.
Called run.
They call a play game and see all that. It looks like they called a play for Vince Young back in the Rose Bowl against USC. Right? Pat runs in scores. Then you need to have it situation, right? They found that they're in man coverage. They see that, okay? Andy Reid calls all these pick routes, and the running back comes.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Like, this is what I learned, Chase. I didn't learn it. I was reminded of this, and viewers, this might blow your mind. If you leave nothing else from this show that I give you, take this. The very last play that the Chiefs ran against the Bills was the exact same play as the very last play the Chiefs ran against the Texans. Not last week, week 16.
Yeah.
The Chiefs coach different. Colvin, run the tape. The Chiefs, they coach different. Here's what I want you to see. I want you to see these 3 receivers right here. The other thing I want you to see that running back right there. We call it a 1-2-3-by-1 formation. Why? Because the Texans are in man coverage. Hey, Acho, why are you showing me a Week 16 play? Watch this play closely at home if you do nothing else today. It's very simple. Pick route, first down. That was to seal the game. Okay, 3-by-1 formation, Samaje Perine. Now take a look at this. Here's the difference. Here's what Andy Reid does so well. Right now, Andy Reid is going to have 3 receivers on this side. Okay, Acho, that's not the same play because now you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 people on the same side. Wait, Andy Reid's going to motion. Wait a second. Wait, Acho, I've seen this before. I've seen this before because now what do you see? You see a 3, 1, 2, 3 by what? 1 formation. The very last play of the game against the Bills is the exact same play, because what are you going to see now? You're going to see a pick route. You're going to see Samaje Perine leaking out to this side, wide open. The very last play that Andy Reid ran against the Texans in Week 16. He dialed up when he needed it most. He said, hello, you still there? You still going to be wide open? Okay, bet. Game. Going to the Super Bowl. The Chiefs coach different.
Yeah,
that's what I took away from that ball game. How are you, Andy Reid? You got 50, 60, 70 plays in your playbook, and when you need it most, 3rd and 9, you say, you know what? I've done this before. What did I use to seal the game against the Houston Texans on Week 16? Okay, 3-by-1 formation pick route, 3-by-1 formation pick route, dial it up, connects, Chiefs coach different.
And that's exactly what Andy Reid used to do when I was there, and I'm sure with Shady. He runs the same plays, he makes it look different. So you started on a 3-by-1 like you were saying. So the guys know it. They're like, oh, we're running mesh halfback slide. That's what that is. And it's just, okay, this time we're going to motion to it. This time we're going to shift to it. This time we're going to do it at 4-by-1. This time, you know, instead of the backfield, he's going to be in a different alignment. So Obviously, the coaching is great. What I took away from it was history and greatness, because the Chiefs have already made history. Because the previous 8 teams to win back-to-back Super Bowls, they never even made it to a Super Bowl. So the Chiefs have a chance not only to make history by winning and three-peating, but they already made history by getting there, because no other team's ever done that. And then I don't think that we realize just the amount of greatness that we're witnessing. And sometimes greatness causes fatigue. And all this narrative about the Chiefs and the refs and the narrative of this and the refs are helping. No, at the end of the day, they just made more plays. And it starts and ends exactly like Shady McCoy said, with a quarterback. And I was sitting around my house last night as the game was going on, and I decided to go back and look at every single season for Patrick Mahomes as a starter. I sent out a tweet on it, and I want you guys to look at this. Okay, Patrick Mahomes is, since being a starter, year 1, AFC Championship game. Year 2, won the Super Bowl. Year 3, lost Super Bowl. Year 4, AFC Championship. Year 5 and 6, won Super Bowl. We've never seen a start to a career ever in the history of any sport that rivals this. Because at the end of the day, when Patrick Mahomes goes out there and there needs to be a play to be made, he makes it. And he did it with his legs yesterday. I've never seen, since Patrick Mahomes got hurt on the quarterback sneak in Denver 4 or 5 years ago, Andy Reid ever call a design quarterback run. Not once. And they called that same play twice. The first one, he handed it. The second one, he did that. So it's just greatness. And I don't want this fatigue. I don't want this ref talk to get in the way, because, guys, we got to enjoy it. We got to enjoy it.
As we enjoyed that, here's my question, because the Bills did not enjoy the ending to the game. Y'all saw at home Josh Allen sitting very, I don't know if melancholy is the word, but just sitting there a little kind of depressed and dejected. So, Shady McCoy, you named Josh Allen the franchise. Josh came on our show earlier on in the season. He said his goal was Super Bowl. He said he didn't care about the MVP. Viewers at home, Josh Allen told us verbatim he wanted a Super Bowl. It's not happening for him. Shady McCoy, what in the world went wrong for the Bills?
A couple of different things. One is, you're playing up against a dynasty type of team, right? The last time it's been a three-peat in any sport was when Kobe Bryant did it with the Lakers. That's how long it's been, right? And I was looking at right now, when you look at Josh Allen, he played a good game. He played a solid game, right? Some of his role players made plays they need to make them, but they didn't make enough. They just don't have enough. And I feel bad for Josh, because if he was in NFC, I think he'd have got to Super Bowl even faster. But now you're a great quarterback going against a greater quarterback. You have a really, really good coach. Now you're going against a greater coach. And it's like, that's just the luck he has. But I just felt bad for him, because he did everything in his power to win his game. They ran the ball well. They played solid defense. And it still wasn't enough to beat the Chiefs.
Oh, look at that. Just
right? And another thing like that, like, look at this pass right here, man. Like, for things to go well for your great quarterback, you got to make these plays. The Super Bowl run with the Falcons against the Patriots. Even though we know Brady's so great, but I need my role players to make plays. Julian Edelman made that play for him. Right? So many times with Patrick Mahomes, freaking when they were 13 seconds, I need my guys to make plays for me. Right? I can't be so great if y'all don't give me no help. If Josh Allen passes that ball like that under pressure and Cade makes that catch, we're going to be talking about him like, oh, my God, and we don't know where the game goes. But then when you don't make them plays, you lose. Andy Reid said it best. He said on his interview after they won the game, he said, you know what? I have guys, and he's talking about Pat and his superstars on defense, Chris Jones, right? Where when it's time to have it, we bear down and we win.
No doubt.
All year they kept talking about, the Chiefs win by 1 score points, and this and that. Are they really that good? Well, that's how they win. And he's saying it right there. I don't matter what the game looks like. When the game gets close, our guys, they're trained and they're that good that we're going to find a way to win it, no matter what it looks like.
What in the world went wrong, Jay?
The Chiefs?
Nothing. This game went exactly how I thought it was gonna go. I thought it was gonna come down to the ball in Pat's hands, or it was gonna come down to the ball in Josh's hands. It came down to the ball in Josh's hands, and Josh did not make the play. And I say that even though we just seen Kincaid drop the ball, but they did not make the play on the offensive side of the ball. The Kansas City Chiefs defense made the play. Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills, you have to make those plays if you are going to beat the champion. I remember Eli Manning. You got the helmet catch, right? Needed those type plays to beat Tom Brady.
True.
The other Super Bowl, Manningham down the sideline. It was a dot by Eli Manning. Throwing off his back foot, a dot, throwing the ball, great catch, toe tap on the side. You need those type plays. Josh Allen, the game winner's plan, dog. You didn't have no turnovers. Your running back had a heck of a football game. 2 minutes left in the ball game with 3 timeouts. Yo ball. You're only down 3. At minimum, you're going to OT. And he didn't deliver. And that's what that was the difference between the game. It wasn't that, man, the Chiefs played this great or the Bills played that big, but that's what it came down to.
I didn't like that he didn't deliver, though. I didn't like that. I don't like that because, like, Josh did everything he could. I don't know why. Shady's saying something interesting. That player at the top is a running back.
Yep.
That player, Shady, if you're out there as an 11-year vet, that player at the top circle who chased that circle as a running back, should he have alerted Josh Allen?
So he's young, though, right?
Yeah.
And you don't really see running backs out there that wide. So he's in a territory he's not used to, right? So he don't see the safety going up top of him to cover him, and he's blitzing. He don't know that. But a guy that's a veteran, like, I would have seen that. Saquon Barkley would have said, yo, hey, Josh, he's coming. Cat.
Yes.
Now you see it, and he can slide it out, but he's never out there.
Yeah.
So he don't even know.
It's crazy. It's like it's the most important play of the game.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because this whole season, this is his most important play of his career. They're an empty. Why are they an empty? I don't know. I mean, this is the play that changed the game for me.
But I don't mind that call, though.
No, I don't mind the call. Put the ball in Josh's hand.
First round draft pick, catch the ball.
You might not, but I'm telling you, Josh Allen, there's 6 threats at the line of scrimmage. And you only have 5 to block. You have to be perfect. He turned the line to the left. But they came from the right.
When you playing against the best team in football, you play against a team that's fighting for a three-peat, right? You got to make some spectacular plays.
He did, though.
You got a superstar quarterback,
He did it.
right? So now I could go to so many different teams where, like you talked about Eli Manning and David Terrell making that catch, a helmet catch.
Tyreek,
To beat the freaking
Patriots,
you got to do
stuff
that.
like that.
So now to beat Patrick Mahomes in the three-peat in the dynasty, you got to catch that ball.
Yeah.
There's no way the ball can hit your whole shoulder, arm, and you drop it.
Not if you want to win.
And we in the AFC Championship game.
But not only that, flip it and look on the other side.
Dog.
Patty Mahomes throws up a Hail Mary to the smallest dude on the field, and Xavier Worthy. You feel what I'm saying? And he goes up and he makes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the Chiefs is making those plays, and that's why I say at the end of the game, it came down to the ball being in the best player in the world at this time right now in Josh Allen, and he didn't make the play.
Did you see Broad Street?
What up, YouTube family? Welcome to the facility. Thanks for watching, and you better be sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to get more highlights from the show and all of our exclusive content.